Alma, madam, can we start? Sister has joined.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Sister has joined.
We'll start, madam. Madam has joined.
Ma, good afternoon. Vanditama. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Am I audible?
Yes,
You are audible.
Yes, okay, thank you.
Geeta.
Yes, madam. Good afternoon, madam.
Na
We'll start.
vanditama. Nee ஆரம்பிக்கும்போது சொல்லுமா.
Illa, we are starting, madam. We are starting right now.
Ma'am, shall I start?
Yeah, you start.
Good afternoon to everyone. You can get everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want. By Zig Ziglar. Let us begin the 3-day online workshop on research ethics and management of resources organized by Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute and IQAC Stella Matituna College of Education, Chennai jointly. To begin the day's event, let's invoke the blessings of God through a prayer song followed by Tamiltai Valtu.
Oh, my soul, oh, my soul, I worship His holy name. Sing like never before. Oh, my soul, I worship Your holy name. The sun comes up, it's a new day drawing. It's time to sing His song again. Whatever may pass and whatever lies before me, let me be singing till the evening comes. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul, I worship His holy name.
Followed by Tamiltai Valtu.
நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெழிலொழுகும் சீராறும் மதனமென திகழ்வரத கண்டமிதில் எக்கணமும் அதில் சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு திரை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறம் வியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Kindly remain in silence. We have with us respected dignitaries on the dais, Professor Dr. S. Geeta Lakshmi, Vice Chancellor of MGR Educational and Research Institute, and Reverend Sister Pauline Mary, the Secretary, and the Principal, Dr. Mrs. Joseph Catherine of Stella Matituna College of Education. and Professor Dr.A.John Lawrence, Associate Professor as a resource person from St. Xavier's College of Education. May I call upon Dr. Joseph Catherine, the Principal of Stella Matituna College of Education, to deliver the welcome address. Ma'am, please.
A very good afternoon to all. On behalf of Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute and Stella Matituna College of Education, I extend a warm welcome to everyone present in this platform with a heart filled with happiness. It gives me immense pleasure in extending a warm welcome to Dr. A.C. Shanmugam, the Founder Chancellor of Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, and Reverend Sister Pauline Mary, Secretary of Stella Matituna College of Education. I deem it my privilege to welcome the President, Engineer ACS Arun Kumar, Vice Chancellor Dr. S. Geeta Lakshmi, and Principal Dr. K. Geeta of Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute. I also welcome all the executives and faculty of Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute and Stella Matituna College of Education. I welcome and thank all the coordinators of this workshop, special invitees, professors, faculty members, and participants. Research has become the hallmark of higher education, wherein every individual needs to update himself with the current strategies and techniques, for which this workshop on research ethics and management of resources will be of great assistance. We are privileged to have eminent speakers to enlighten us in these areas of research. Today, we have one of the most acclaimed intellectuals in the field of teacher education, Dr. John Lawrence, Associate Professor from St. Xavier's College of Education, a proficient orator and a committed academician. He will enlighten us on APA 7th edition. Welcome, sir. We also look forward for the sessions by Professor William Dharmaraja from MS University and Dr. J. R. Mugam from PSG College of Technology, Coimbatore, tomorrow and the day after. I express my heartfelt gratitude to all gathered here while sharing these moments of warm welcome. May each one continue to look beyond the horizon and explore novel trends to set progressive patterns to reach the unreachable. I would like to end with these words. Knowledge is like a garden. If it is not cultivated, it cannot be harvested. Once again, welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you for your warm welcome. We have with us very renowned personality in the field of medicine and research, the 9th Vice Chancellor of MGR Educational and Research Institute, whose contribution in the field of medicine and research have been acclaimed by the state and country. May I call upon Professor Dr. S. Geeta Lakshmi, Vice Chancellor of MGR Educational and Research Institute. Ma'am, please accept our bouquet.
Online. Thanks, ma. Thank you for your nice bouquet, online bouquet, virtual bouquet, which I received from you. And it's nice to be with you all at the Department of Faculty of Education, which has been jointly organizing a 3-day online workshop on research ethics and management of resources with the renowned speakers from Palayamkottai, from Tirunelveli and Coimbatore. Of course, on behalf of the management, I thank you all for making this institution a great institution by conducting these kind of events and workshop, online workshop. Of course, I should say that Geeta always does something new. So today I could see her doing an online workshop, which is really a very nice event to happen. I think so others should follow. And with regard to who I would like to congratulate today on the Faculty of Education and our team, for this collaborative workshop with the Stella Matutina College of Education, which is and today's appropriate topic on research for the research scholars. Research ethics involves the application of, all of you would know, the fundamental ethical principles for research activity, which should be ethically practiced. And it includes the design and implementation of research, respect towards the society and to the person and others, the use of resources and research outputs, and the scientific misconduct and the regulations of research should be followed when you practice research ethics. Modern resource management software are available, which aims to help organization to optimize resources. I would underline the word to optimize the resources and utilization of it effectively and efficiently across that project. So it is very important that you optimize your resources and utilize it as effectively and efficiently through your project and the programs and portfolios, but shouldn't stop with it. You have to get trained on whatever you are going to do the research on various projects. And instead of using manual processes or a disconnected system, one can implement the integrated software automats and manage the resources which are readily available or free of cost through the UGC. I think so. Geeta would download it and see whether what are all available in the UGC website as well as the higher education website. So these the resource person will guide on all these ethical aspects to everyone, and this would lead to an excellence in their research. Definitely, and I congratulate the team and the joint team which has been organizing this. Thank you. And Geeta, you have to download the apps, applications for these ethical principles and how to conduct the research. And online training is also there, which is been given by a higher education department. So you have to find it and ask many of your faculty to get trained in it and get the certificate. Thank you.
Sure, madam. Sure, madam. Thank you.
I look forward for you next week that so many of you have joined the online research and research methodology, research principle, whatever. There are a lot of subheadings where you have to get trained in the higher education, Ministry of Higher Education has given it.
Sure, madam. I'll forward it after we'll join. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, ma'am, for your valuable inaugural address. Indeed, listening to is a mind-blowing experience. Thank you so much, ma'am. A person of prayer, an academician, driving force, guiding light of our college is none other than Reverend Sister Pauline Mary, the Secretary, Stella Matutina College of Education. May I now invite Reverend Sister Pauline Mary to felicitate the gathering. Sister, please accept our bouquet. Over to Sister.
Thank you very much, Rubina, for your bouquet.
Thank you, Sister.
A respected founder, Chancellor, Dr. A.C. Shanmugam, learned President, Engineer A.C.S. Arun Kumar, revered Vice Chancellor, Dr. S. Geeta Lakshmi, Dr. K. Geeta, Principal Faculty of Education of Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, Dr. Mrs. Catherine, Principal of Stella Matutina College of Education, and the faculty members, a very good afternoon to one and all present. The circle has no end. Likewise, education too has no end. From the day we are born till our last breath, we do get educated. The purpose of education is the manifestation of an individual. In other words, education transforms an individual person into a civilized and purposeful citizen. In the pursuit of a better tomorrow, we make our present dynamic and our past a milestone. I congratulate all the organizers jointly organizing this workshop who took the effort to conduct this workshop on the topic research ethics and management of resources. It is indeed very fitting that we have the well-known eminent personalities for this workshop to share their experiences and expertise. I appreciate all the speakers for their readiness and willingness. I hope the participants are benefited and enjoy this workshop. May the Almighty God be with us for all these 3 days and bless each and every one of us. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sister, for your felicitation rendered. We have with us an eminent educationist with rich experience of teaching in the field of education and research, Professor Dr.A.John Lawrence. May I call Dr. Pavai, Assistant Professor of Education, to introduce the speaker for the day.
A warm noon wishes to one and all present here. I deem it a great privilege to introduce the resource person of this session, Dr. John Lawrence. He is an expert in education and educational research in the field of English education, holds his PG and MPhil in English. He has also completed his MSc and MPhil in psychology, PG diploma in spoken English, guidance and counseling, and methodology of teaching English. He has cleared it in 2016 and received his doctorate in education from Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University in the year 2020. He had been a resource person for more than 25 national and international webinars and seminars. He played the role of principal investigator for research projects on integrating subjects content learning and language learning to develop communicative skill in English among 9th standard students through CLIL approach. He has published nearly 20 papers in both national and international journals. Adding a feather to his cap, he has been awarded the Best Teacher Award in 2014 by Sri Vidyodaya Educational Trust. From 2000 to till now, Dr. John Lawrence serves as an assistant professor at st.Xavier's College of Education, Tirunelveli. On behalf of the Faculty of Education, Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, and Stella Matituna College of Education, I extend a warm welcome to you, sir. I kindly request you to accept our virtual bouquet, sir. Please, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Yes, Rubina, ma'am.
Thank you, Pavai. Now I invite Professor Dr. A. John Lawrence to take over the session. Sir, please.
Okay, thank you. Good. Is my screen visible? Am I audible, please?
Yeah, visible and audible, sir.
Is it moving?
It's not moving, sir.
It's not moving.
Yeah.
Now is it moving, please? No.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Oh, wait, okay. Wait.
Yes, sir.
Now
Yes, sir.
moving?
Yes, sir. Moving, sir.
Okay, thank you. Good. Good afternoon to all. I am very happy to be the resource person in this webinar organized by Dr. MGR Educational Research Institute in collaboration with Stella Matutina College of Education. At first, I would like to extend my sincere thanks for inviting me to be the resource person in this August dais. The topic of this webinar, research ethics and management of resources, but the first session begins with APA referencing style. Some may wonder what is the relationship between research ethics or management of resources and this APA style. Dear academicians, respected academicians, I would like to remind you this fact. Only those who are ethical will acknowledge the resources. There is a very close relationship between acknowledging the source content honestly in your research work. In other words, if you are not ethical, if you are not professionally ethical, you will not acknowledge the source from where you have taken that particular idea or concept or that verse. Therefore, please honor those who acknowledge the resources. Honestly, gently, fully, saying that this is not mine. I have borrowed from someone else. That person is the author of this picture or author of this idea. Therefore, I give proper honor and tribute to that person, though I am using it in my work. This is done by only honest people. So acknowledging the sources demands that you should be a man of honesty. Then, apart from being honest, you should learn how to acknowledge. You may be an honest man or you may be an honest academician. This is not enough. You should learn how to cite it within the text and at the end. If you do not know how to cite the source from where you have taken, once again, you are unethical. You are not ethical. Because the source that you give, either within the text or at the end, should help anyone, any reader to go to that original source and enhance or further know what is it about, and if he or she wants to know further, he can proceed. So what is the basic condition for a reference to be ethical? Any person using that reference should go to the source, should be able to find out the source from where you have taken. In other words, every reader has the right to know whether what you have cited is correct or not. Are you sincerely acknowledging or you are cheating? This will be decided by the readers only if you give the reference as per the style, as per the universal standard style. Therefore, first, be ethical by acknowledging the source. Then number two, very important, learn how to acknowledge and prove that you have properly cited. With this introductory words, let us proceed to know how, why, and what to acknowledge. Good. This is very basic for all the professors and scholars. As professors who are interested in research, we have a moral responsibility of guiding them. Therefore, we should know how to cite it. And scholars, they also have a greater responsibility to cite within the text and at the end properly from where you have taken that source. With this, let us proceed. Good. As an academician, as researchers, as professionals in the field of higher education, we all should have a thorough and complete knowledge of reference style. I hope you know what is a reference. But what is the meaning of style here? Styles vary from person to person. You have your own style, I have my own style. And another person has another style. All styles are right. No style is wrong. Every style is unique. But here comes the importance of reference style. Reference, because it is international, because the readers are from the globe, anywhere from the world, anyone should be able to find out the reference that you have used, for which the style that you use should be universal. There is a method of giving the reference in your work, whether it is a journal work or a thesis work or any other academic writing work. The style should be same. I give the reference in one style. You give the same reference in another style. What will be the result? There will be chaos and confusion. The readers will not be able to identify the source. So what is the need? There is a need to follow a common style while giving the reference. That is called referencing style. And look at this picture. There is an apple, and on it there is a small question. What is it? And the answer is given. It is an apple. It is a basic question. Yes, even a LKG kid will answer. A school kid will answer. A primary kid will answer, because that primary kid should know that it is an apple. Similarly, as a professor, as a researcher, as a scholar, as an academician, as a person who is guiding the research with the title research supervisor, you should know what is a reference style, just like what is an apple. You know clearly what is an apple. Similarly, to that extent, you should know what is a reference style. That should be the mastery level in referencing style as a research guide, as a researcher or investigator. Good. What is a reference style? Why? The answer is very simple. Any scholarly writing, any piece of work that you write as an educator needs a lot of reading, lot of reflection, lot of experience, lot of knowledge. Without reading, without reviewing the literature, you cannot write a scholarly article. You write an article to a search journal. Imagine. The first condition for accepting your article to be published in a sage journal is whether your scholarly academic writing article has enough references. Imagine you are writing an original research journal article with all sincerity and honesty without any reference. Immediately it will be rejected because there is no reference. Imagine you are giving one for a 5-page or 10-page journal article, you are giving only 2-3 references. Once again, it will be immediately rejected. Why? You have not read. You are not a scholar. You have not equipped with the knowledge that you require to that extent that you are able to write an article to comment on that particular academic issue. Therefore, you prove your scholarship. You prove that you are a learned man. You prove that you have studied so many articles on the particular topic that you write only by giving references. Imagine you are writing an introduction for about a paragraph. That paragraph contains 10 lines. A scholar, a person with real reading, commitment, dedication, sincerity, with sufficient knowledge will give at least 10 references. I tell you, 10 lines, 10 references. That references may be in each line, or that reference may be given in a particular single idea or concept in a sentence, 2-3 references together. And immediately after that, you comment on your own. Then once again, you give a reference. You have studied somewhere related to that. Then acknowledge it. That is the academic or professional quality that is expected to prove that you are a scholar. You are really a man of learned on that particular topic, and you are eligible to write on that particular topic. Therefore, your scholarship, your learning, your respect, your professional dignity is maintained, ascertained, proved by the references that you give. A man of scholarship, a man of learned will give more references, because it needs to be accepted internationally. Therefore, you need to properly cite, quote, exactly quote as per the methodology of quoting a reference or a material that is used in your writing. So, reference style is a credit. If you acknowledge, if you cite in the way that you have to cite, in other words, if you quote properly as per the methodology, it is a credit. Immediately your article will be accepted if your article has enough number of references, and if it is according to APS style for the field of psychology, education, sociology, etc., and also within the text. So those who know how to cite, take a pride, be happy, because you know that referencing style. Good. Why to acknowledge? Academician should be honest. Basic condition. What is a basic qualification for an academician? A man of honesty, a man of sincerity. In all our writers, in all our letters, what do we do at the end? Yours sincerely. Why? Only that sincerity approves that particular letter. We need, or we expect, everyone should be sincere. That sincerity is proved by your acknowledging the sources in the proper way. And more than that, now, because of the digital era and digital technology that has developed so much, what is the danger? If you cheat, if you don't quote, if you don't acknowledge, immediately you will be find out that you are a cheat, you are a culprit, you are a thief. Machines will identify that you are a thief, you are an academic thief. And it is a shame. Machine saying statistically that 40%, 30%, 20%, 90% you have stolen from some other article. And it shows a machine never lies. It is data based. It is a shame on our part if we don't acknowledge, and that not acknowledging is found out by that machine and show that you have copied so much. This is called plagiarism. Plagiarism is a hot issue. It is a very hot cake. You cannot eat it because it is hot. You cannot throw it because you love that cake. Similarly, you cannot avoid plagiarism. And you have to go through that. So how to maintain, how to escape from plagiarism? Only by acknowledging the sources. So for two reasons, you should know and practice APS style of referencing in education? Number one, it proves your academic honesty and scholarship. Number two, it helps you to escape from plagiarism. Good. Referencing styles are many. There are many referencing styles. Don't think that AP is the only style of referencing. Knowledge is huge. Subjects that we learn are from different disciplines, from different branches of area. So different branches of study use different styles of learning. For example, education is using a particular style, namely APA. Literature is using, English literature is using another style called MLA. Science, that is using another style. And within science, biological science is using a particular style, and another branch of physics and chemistry is using another style. Engineering is using another style in giving the references. The field of medicine is giving another style, following another style, and legal studies is following another style. All styles are right. Imagine you are in the field of education, but you are writing an article in the field of engineering. Then you cannot follow APS style, because engineering doesn't accept APS style. Literature, English literature doesn't accept APS style. Imagine I am an English professor. Yes, of course, I am an English professor, basically from the discipline of English. If I am writing an article in literature, I should follow MLA style, not APS style. I also handle education, psychology, and I am writing an article in education, and I should follow not MLA style, but APS style. So according to the branch of study, you should use the recommended style of referencing. Good. What are the popular referencing styles? Popular referencing styles are APA, MLA, Chicago style, CSE, engineering, IE. Imagine you do not know how to cite in any style. Just follow any one of this and choose it. The best for the field of arts, education, psychology is APS style. APS style is very popular. It is becoming more and more popular, used or partially acknowledged in some other areas also. Good. See, this APS style is more accepted nowadays. It is not limited to education. It is also accepted in the field of linguistics, economics, psychology, business, even in nursing, it is accepted. In nursing, they are following only APS style, though medicine has another style of referencing. So APS style is becoming much popular. Good. Okay, look, then MLA style, okay, Chicago style, okay, CSE style, IE. You can have a look in which field, which style is used. You can have a look at silently, please. Have a reading, please. You are from education, you are from psychology, then resort to or follow APS style. Some field uses two styles. For example, linguistics, purely linguistics belongs to literature, but it accepts APA. Good. Then referencing styles are periodically updated. It is not fixed. It is updated. What does it mean? Maybe over a period of 10 years or 20 years, it is getting updated. It is normal. Age is growing, changes are welcoming. For example, we are depending once before 20 years on printed material. Now we are using less printed resources, but rather we use more electronic or digital resources. We go to Google immediately instead of going to library. So the sources from where we take is changing from the physical content to e-content. Naturally, this compels all of us to update and to edit and improve the style of referencing. So it is periodically updated. Look at this. This is MLA style. The 7th edition was updated in 1994. The 8th edition of MLA used in literature is updated in 2016. Imagine 94, then 2004, then 2014. For around 26 years, MLA style remained same. Nothing was updated. Same style was followed. But in 2016, it was updated for 20 years. Look at this. This is Chicago style. And this style was edited in 2010 for that 16th edition. Then 17th edition was in 2017. Look here, what is the gap? 2010, 2017. Within 7 years, they have updated the style or they have made modification in that style. Look at this picture. This is Harvard style. Once again, the latest version was updated, edited, improved in 2020. So look at this. This is Oxford style guide. And the 2nd edition was updated in 2014. Look here, MHRA style, Modern Humanities Research Association style. The 3rd edition was updated in 2013. Look at this CSE style. Very popular, very commonly followed in the field of science. It is updated, the 8th edition in 2014. Look, the engineering style, once again, it was updated in 2016. Look, the 11th edition. This is AMA manual style, American Medical Association style. It was edited in 2020. Now it is 21. Only last year it was edited. After APA style, immediately this American Medical Association has changed the style. Look here, Vancouver style. The first edition was in 1978. The latest edition was in 2020. Last year it was updated. Look at here, the legal studies, the blue book, the Ascola, the Alt. All these 3 styles are used in legal studies. And the blue book, very famous style, referencing style used in the field of law, is revised, updated in 2020. Okay. Then Associated Press style. This is used in newspapers. This style, imagine, look at that number of edition, 55th edition. For 55 times again and again, this style was edited, continuously edited. And this is a style that is maximum edited. And it is also ancient because it is related to news and print technology. And this 55th edition of this style, Associated Press style, was edited and updated in 2020. Okay, good. Look here, there are many popular styles. Which field is using which style? You can have a look. This is very specific. Earlier, I had given it in a broad sense. For example, you belong to history. Then look, history uses Chicago and Turabian style. Imagine you are in journalism. Someone is interested in. Then identify or find out that you are following APA style. Linguistics, APA or MLA style. You can have a look. Good. Proceeding. Okay. And there are 15 styles. And what is the maximum style used by maximum branches of study? I have made a statistics. I have made an analysis, and MLA style is the most used. 6 branches are using because it is literature. Then APA style next is the most used. Then Turabian style based on Chicago style. Then you can have a look. Now, we are following what to follow in education. We have to follow APA style. No other style, only APA style is allowed. In education, we relate or we write in relation to education or psychology. In psychology, only APA style is used. In education, only APA style is used. So follow that. Okay. Now, so far, what have we seen? We have seen what is APA style. What is the need to acknowledge the resources? Why should we be honest? How? What are the different popular styles used? Everything we have seen, we have given, or I have given a basic idea on referencing style. I hope you are very clear in what is presented. Now we shall proceed to the next part, next topic. The next is APA style related to education and psychology. It is your field. It is your style. For example, this is my table. This is my computer. Similarly, APA style is my style because I belong to the Department of Education. APA style is my style because I belong to the field of psychology. The accepted style, only one style in education is APA. Only style accepted is APA style. Sometimes some journals in education follow their own unique style with some minor modifications. That is journal style. But for thesis, but for academic writing, but for professional writing, for thesis writing, no changes, only APA style. So the first place, the second place, and the third place in education reference style goes to only APA style. Right. Now, let us see what is APA style. The abbreviation, very common, very simple, American Psychological Association style. Excuse the style, the slide is not moving. Okay, let me go out and come back. Please, organizers, please wait. I'll just go out and come back. I'll rejoin so that the slide moves.
Okay, sir.
Yes, I'll come back. Something is technically wrong. Excuse me, please. Is it moving? Hello?
Yes, sir, it's moving.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, please. Right. Thank you. What is APA style? This is American Psychological Association style. That is the expansion. it tells it tells how an academic writing should be. It provides only the rules or guidelines for academic writing. Academic writing is of two types. What are they? Number one, thesis writing, that is number one. The number two, journal writing style. These two are the academic writing branches or levels. The first level is thesis writing. In other words, without doing a thesis or without doing a research, you cannot publish an article in a research journal. So what is number one? Thesis or research. Number two level or higher level, publishing it in a journal or journal writing. And the style, academic writing style that you write should be precise, sharp, to the point, not bluffing, not beating around the bush, not writing your own stories, but professional. And your writing should be professional to that extent that is, it is accepted universally. So the base and fundamental to the academic writing is that you should follow the universal style. And for your information, the first APA style appeared in 1929. 1929. Now it is 2021. And over these years, over these more than 70, 80 years, it has undergone so many changes, so many changes. My screen is not moving. Right. Right, good. Okay, the first edition appeared in 1929. Okay, and the sixth edition was published in 2009. When I submitted my thesis, I followed APA style, the sixth edition or sixth edition version. But in 2019, the sixth edition was published. Now it is 20. In 2000, up to 2020, we can use either sixth edition style or seventh edition style. 1 year was a grace period. Actually, it was only 6 months. Because of COVID, it was extended to 1 year. But from 21 onwards, it has become mandatory and compulsory that you should follow only 2019 style. Sorry, in 2021 now, only the 7th edition. If you write an article and if you follow the 6th edition style, your article will be sent back to you for revision. A note will be there. Please modify according to the 7th edition style and resend it. Okay, right, good. The 7th edition was released in 2019 October. Okay, this is I have said. Only 6 months it was given, but it is accepted. Now in 2021, only 7th edition. Now, the question, read the question. Are you ready for this change? You have to be ready. Are you should? All those who are guiding research should say yes. Yes, I am ready. Not ready. I am already ready. I know how to cite according to 7th edition. All the scholars, M.Ed or M.Phil or PhD, you should say, yes, I know this style. I know the 7th edition and I am quoting, giving my reference only according to this style. You should say it. That is the responsibility that you should have. A responsible student will say immediately yes. Okay. So anything in this world is possible to learn. But for that, there should be a decision making, a commitment, and decision making and commitment will lead you to success. Therefore, if you do not know, nothing wrong, nothing to regret. Learn to use it. For learning, study. Then slowly practice. Then you will master it. Many scholars or many may not be aware of APA style, referencing style, 7th edition. But you should be the pioneer. You should be the role model, or you should walk ahead. You should be the first person in your locality to introduce and use this APA style 7th edition. Then what should you do for that? To learn APA style 7th edition, first buy a book. Don't attend this webinar and go and run away. You will forget. You will not be learning to quote in your thesis. First buy it. It is available in the market. Of course, not in the local market. It is available in Amazon. It is available. And in Amazon, it comes around 1,500 rupees. This book comes around 1,500 rupees. The hard copy of it comes around 4,000 rupees. For library, they can use it. But as a student, as a professor, you have to spend 1,500 rupees and do it. Look, I also have it. Look here. I hope in the camera it is visible. Say, this is my version. APA style, 7th edition. I have bought it. And I have bought also one more book related to APA style. Look at this. This is Concise Guide to APA Style 7th edition. Once again, it costs around 2,000 rupees. Another book. I have it. I own it because I wanted to learn this style. I wanted to use this proper style in my thesis writing and others' thesis for helping. Many are coming for help, for thesis correction, or only to put it in an APA style. So what should you do first? I should learn first. I should know what is what. So I have borrowed it, not borrowed. I have ordered in Amazon and I bought it. And I studied it completely. I have made my own notes and I am using it. And therefore, I am able to prepare and present this webinar. It is an asset. It is an asset. Knowledge is an asset. Knowledge is power. You know something that others do not know, and that is a matter of joy because you have worked hard. You are the leader. You are the pioneer. You are set an example. You are guiding others. It is a joy. It is a happiness. It is a professional responsibility. It gives you a professional satisfaction. Therefore, all of you, please, I am not selling market. I am not a businessman. I am not an agent of American Psychological Association. But because it is needed, I humbly request you to buy one book. One is enough. The best is manual style. Buy it. Then use it. Good. Then, why should we learn APA style? What is the reason? Why do I insist that you should learn? I use the word again and again. Please buy these. Please buy. Immediately buy. Own it, because we cannot escape from thesis doing. We cannot escape from doing a research, because teaching, research, and extension, all the three are the responsibilities of anyone who is in the field of higher education. Imagine you are a professor in higher education, naturally you have to do these three. And thesis writing for your own and for others, and for helping others and guiding others. After doing research, you become the research supervisor, research guide, or research guide. You should know. And after that, you should write journals. And the more journals that you write, the more you are considered as great. And it is a matter of pride in the introduction. If someone says, I have published 50 articles, 100 articles, it is a matter of happiness and pride, joy. And for writing this, you should know this APA style. Therefore, focus your attention on learning, practicing, and improving APA style, please. Good. Then, APA style demands two types of citations. In other words, APA demands that you cite your references in two places. According to the place, the name that you use is different. If it is used within the text, then it is called in-text citation. Then if it is used at the end, then it is called referencing or references. And in-text citation and list of references are the two eyes of a research. What is the meaning of two eyes? One eye without the other is impossible. Whatever that is given within the text, that is the name of the author and the year, should find a place or must find a place in the list of references that you give at the end. If something is there in the in-text, but something is missing in the list of references at the end, it is a mistake, a serious error. You are dishonest. You will be caught in plagiarism. Imagine you are giving it in the list of references at the end, but within the text you are not given. Once again, you are not professionally right. Once again, it will be caught in plagiarism. Therefore, what is the right way to prove that you are a professional, to prove that you are honest? Quote or cite or give the references in both places, that is within the text in the descriptive style or running writing, and exclusively at the end in the list of references. Good. I said there are two types of references within their academic writing piece of work. And what is an in-text citation? The citations that you give within the text of the document. Imagine you are writing an article of 5 pages. Within that 5 pages, what you are writing is called in-text document. That is within the text. So here, what is the style that you follow, or what is the method that you follow? This is called author and date system. Please know this term, author and date system. That is within the bracket, after that particular line of referencing or quoting or borrowing, immediately you acknowledge with the name of the author and the year. So in the text, within the text, you give only 2 informations, nothing more. Don't give the third information. You are wrong. Only 2 informations. The last name of the author and the year. Then stop. Then, what is at the list of references at the end? At the end, you give the complete entry, complete data, so that the readers can go and refer to the original source from where you have taken and confirm that you are honest. Number 1. Number 2, they can further learn on that particular topic for further knowledge. You cannot quote everything that is in that article. You may quote one idea or one line, but the reader may be interested in knowing still more. So let them have the freedom to go to that source and read completely, for which the list of references should have the complete data related to that source. Good. Let us see at first how to give the in-text citations. Then we shall proceed to learn how to quote or how to cite the references at last. That is list of references. List of references is the full name that we use. But in thesis writing, in journal writing, we don't use the word list of references, but we use the term only references. Is only with the term references. Good. Then in in-text citation, there are 2 styles. Number 1, parenthetical citation, and another one, narrative citation. That means when you are quoting the source within the paragraph, within the article, within that essay or article, you can quote in 2 styles. exclusively using the brackets. That means open bracket, author name, comma, year, close bracket. This style is called parenthetical citation style. Then there is another style. You can include the name of the author or use it as a subject of the sentence and quote it. So what will be within the parentheses or brackets? Only the year. So this style is called narrative style. So APA in text citation style can be given in two ways. Number one, parenthetical citation style and narrative citation style. And which is right, which is wrong? Both are acceptable. Both are correct. 100% correct. Use any style that you like. Use any style that you like. Nothing is superior. Nothing is inferior. Good. Then, to cite the sources properly, once again, please remember whether within the quote, whether you are following direct quotation or paraphrased text, whether you are using short quotation or long quotation. Once again, I repeat, to correctly, to properly, to methodologically quote the sources or cite the sources in the in-text, you should know what you quote is a direct quotation, that is without changing the word. Just as it is, whether you are quoting or you are borrowing the idea and put it in your own words, that is paraphrasing. Whether you are paraphrasing that one line or two lines or concept, and another one short quotation or long quotation. What is short quotation? If it is less than 40 words, then it is a short quotation. If it is more than 40 words, then it is a long quotation. The direct quotation should be cited in a particular style. Paraphrased text should be cited in a particular style. Short quotation should be quoted in a particular style. And long quotation should be quoted in another way. Learn. Find out what is it that you are quoting. Good. Now, look at this paragraph. And within the paragraph, it is a small and simple paragraph. And in this, you find within the bracket, blue line, blue color, how many in-text citations are there? Number 1, Graham, then number 2, number 3, number 4, then number 5, then number 6 within that same line, then Shank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I said casually there should be minimum 10 references in the introductory paragraph. Here is an article proving what I have said. In this paragraph, a single paragraph, there are 8 references. Here the point is both styles are used. Both styles are used. This citation, this example is taken from this particular journal. This is written by, you can see the author, then the year, then the name of that particular article, then the name of the journal, then the DOI citation, everything. Here you look at what is there? Author date system. This blue style of referencing tells you that this citation, in-text citation name is called author date system. If there is one more question, what is the system that we are following in text citation? Someone answer. What is the system that you should follow in APA style while you are quoting within the text? 1 mark you will get. What is the name? No answer. It is called author date system. This system is called author date system. Right. So here within that you find only author date system. Look here, 3 or more than 3 authors that is given in parenthesis style. Okay, we'll see it in, we'll see it. Look here, there is a difference. Here, for some quotations, for some references, the page number is given. Page number 123. But in some others, the page number is not given. Do you know why? Please find out why that Shrunk 2012 has page number and in all other in-text there is no page number. Why? Do you find it? Only one reference has page number. That is P.123, 123 page number is given. In everything else, it is not given. What is the reason? I tell you, you can find out. See the difference? Only for that, the double quotation is open. Only for that, in text, the double quotation is closed. Do you find it? That means you are directly quoting it. For any direct quotation, there should be page number. If you have made some modification, or if you are paraphrasing, or if you are writing it in your own words, then don't use the double quotation mark and don't give the page number. That is the point. Look here, we have seen here for direct quotation. First, direct quotation, paraphrase text. For direct quotation, give the page number. For paraphrase text, don't give the page number. Right? Good. This is about 2 authors, 3 authors, okay, or single author. If it is more than 2, use at all within the text. If it is only 2 authors, give within the brackets also in the text. If it is a single author, give the name as it is. If it is more than 2 authors, don't write the names of the 3 or 4 or 5 authors. Use only 2 authors. Okay. More than 2, just give only the first name and write at all. If it is 2 authors, write the 2 names. If it is single author, give the name. And here, if you are directly quoting, then give page number and stop with that. Okay, good. Then, if you are using 2 in-text citation within 1 line, then you should use a semicolon. You can read 2 citations within 1 parenthetical citation is separated by semicolon. Okay, single author, right? Then very easy, just write the name of the last name or last name of the author, then the year. Enough. Okay, right, good. See here, Bandura. The Bandura is not within the bracket. Only here is within the bracket. This is called a narrative citation. This is an example of narrative citation. That means the author has become a part of the sentence. It is in passive voice. It is written, dash 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 was first described and studied by Bandura. Bandura here by Bandura is a part of a sentence. Therefore, we are not using it within the bracket. So what should be given within the bracket? Only the year. So this is the exact style. I have made an analysis. I have just taken out this paragraph just to demonstrate how the in-text citation given should be given in academic writing. Okay. To summarize, the in-text citation should be given how? There are 2 styles. One is parenthetical citation and another one is narrative citation. You can have a look. I'm jumping. Just have a look. 1 author, 2 authors, 3 or more than, organization, then etc. I can have a look. Good, we shall proceed. Then, this is direct quotation. I am skipping, I have said. Then, please remember the length of the quotation, the length of the direct quote that you use. If it is up to 39, note this number or memorize this number. 39 words, sorry, 39 words. Use it as a part of a sentence or continuously write within the sentence. You open quote, write, that is enough. If it is 40 and above, it is called a long quotation. So what is a short quotation? What is the number of words in a short quotation? What is the answer, please? 39. What is the number of words in a long quotation? 40 and above. 1 word, 1 mark question. Get ready. Good. Then Look here, this is a short quote. As we have seen, if it is a short quote, it should be less than 30, it should be less 39 or less than 39 words. Then how should you quote it? It should be a part of a sentence. You should be incorporated within the text. So very easy, just open quote, close quote, then write that quotation, finish. Look at this example I have given. We can count how many words are there. We can count within the quote. See, what is outside the quotation is not from the quotation. It is my own writing. It is from the author. After that, how many words? Look here, the 1, process 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that, if we count, there are 22 words. It is given. I have already counted and given you 22 words are there. What is the maximum number of words allowed in short quotation? 39. It is less than 39. Therefore, I am including it within the text. Then, I have not made any quotation, any alteration. I have not paraphrased. So it comes as a direct quotation. So what did I do? Just open quotation. Then the page number is given. Exactly. So for a direct quotation, give the author, give the year, then give the page number, finish. Right. Next, one more example is there. For short quotation, look here. 14 words are there and it is given in different styles, but same. But page number is there. Page number is there. Okay, good. I am skipping. Then look here, long quotation. This is called a block quote. If it is a long quotation, then that directly quoted should contain 40 and above words. So how should you decide, or what decides whether it is a short or long quotation? The length of words. What is the length? 39, 1, then another one, 40 and above. Look here, indent, it is, the long quotation is indented. That is, 5 space is pushed inside. They technically use this term flushed inside. Here, what is the number of words? Count. And please remember, no quotation mark, no double quotation. Though it is a direct quote, there is no double quotation. What is the number of words? It is starting from while 1, research 2, studies 3, go on counting 1, 2, 3 like that. Then there are 57 words. 57 words. So it comes under the long quote. So it should not be right as a part of a sentence. Rather, it should be shown as a paragraph or like a paragraph. Push inside or flush inside or push off space, 0.5 space inside. Right? Good. Now you are very clear. Hope what is an in-text citation, how to quote it. You are very clear. If you have any doubt, you can ask me now, or you can keep it within you and at the end you can ask. Good. Good. So this is another graph. I'm jumping. Is it clear to you? In-text, how to cite it according to APA style. We have seen so far the basics of in-text citations according to APA style. Be happy that you have learned, you have got an idea, or I have given you an idea of how to do it. We shall proceed to the next slide. Next, that is how to give the references or how to prepare the list of references in academic writing according to APA 7th edition. First, number 1, the journal articles. The most used resource or the most used source in an academic writing is journals. So let us focus first on journal writing. Even in the APA style, in the book, only this journal article referencing style, how should it be given, is given at first. Then, articles are of 3 types. Please remember, the article is not only from journal. It can also be from newspaper, or it can also be from a magazine. A magazine is different, a journal is different, a newspaper is different. From all the three you can quote, nothing wrong. Even from newspaper you can quote. You can quote from magazine, anything you can quote. But there is a method. There is a style. There are rules. Give this first, give this second, give this third. There are rules. Follow it. Good. Then, the journals are of different types. Once again, online journal and print journal. This is one category. And there is another category of journals with DOI. That is Digital Object Identification Number. Digital Object Identifier, DOI. Then, without DOI journals. Clear? Then, there is another category. You should know, based on authors, whether your article is a single author or two authors, or that article has more than 3, up to 20. If it is 21 and 21 plus, then you should be given like another style, given in another style. So, to give the references properly, number one, you should know whether it is an online journal or a print journal. Number two, whether that journal has a DOI or not, find out. Then number three, you should know how many authors are there in that particular single article. The number exactly you should know. Only if you have these three data, you can cite it properly. You do not know whether it is a print journal or an online journal, then you cannot give references properly. You do not know the number of authors, then you cannot give. So while you are giving, before giving the references, first collect these data. Good. What is the data, or what are the details, or what are the components that you should know or should have it in hand for giving the references properly? In other words, what does it mean? If you do not have any one of the data, you cannot give it properly. If one data is missing, then you have to throw that. It is, I say it very seriously. Imagine you have collected all the 8 information, but you have missed out one information, then you cannot give. Honestly, you cannot give. You can do some cheating works, that is different. It can be academically dishonest, that is different. But to be honest, to be sincere, you should have all these information. What are they? Number one, name of the author, then year of publication, then title of the article, then name of the journal, then volume number, then issue number, then page number from which page the article starts and from which page it ends. Then DOI or URL. At present, we are using DOI. Most of the journals are giving DOI from cross-reference agency, which is an approved agency that gives a 10-digit identification code for each article. Or if it is not there, we can quote the URL. Older journals, before 10 years, they give only URL. But nowadays, recently, all the e-journals are producing DOI. What is DOI? That is unique number, ID number given to each article. Every article has its own unique number. You type only that number, then the article comes in. It is downloaded immediately. This is DOI. This is a specialty of DOI. Okay. So, dear scholars, dear professors, collect all these information. When you are binding it at the end of the time, don't find, sir, I am not able to find out one information. What shall I do? What shall I do? Then once again, you try to find out, then you cannot find out. Then you are in trouble. You cannot relocate the source. First time you are collecting the information, immediately note down in a separate notebook or in the computer, immediately note down all this information so that you give the references correctly, properly, honestly, sincerely, according to the methodology at the end, without any tension. Don't put the guide under tension. Sir, I do not know volume number and issue, sir. What shall I do? Don't ask the guide. The guide will get angry. Not only angry, what can the guide do? It is your mistake. If you do not know, or if you have not taken down the volume number and issue number? A student is coming, sir, I have forgotten to take volume number and issue number, sir. I am not able to trace out that article. What shall I do? What can the guide say? Nothing. Find out. Find out. That is the answer from the part of the guide. Therefore, respected research supervisors, please instruct your students to collect all this. You also have a responsibility to enlighten, to say it in advance that these 9 information should be there. Dear student, dear scholar, please collect. Don't come and complain me at the last minute, I have not this particular data. Very clear? It is a mutual responsibility, right? Good. Now, what is the template? This is general template. First, author, then year, then title of the article, the third information, the fourth information, name of the journal that is given in italics, then fifth information, volume that is given in italics, then issue number that is given straight in the normal style, then page number is beginning page number and ending page number, then DOI number, that is 8th information. Are you clear? So this is the basic style. This is the template, or like a model, you can use it. Please note, full stop, capital letters, comma. This is very important. Full stop, comma, italic, then spacing. Everything should be proper. Even a full stop matters in APS style. You cannot make a comma in the place of full stop, or you cannot make a full stop in the place of comma. If it is bracket, give in bracket. If the first letter is in caps, give it in caps. If it is italicized, you also should italicize. Only then it becomes correct, accurate. Good. Let us see, and for an example, how to cite a single author in the reference at the end. Look, this is the first page of a journal, or cover page of a journal. What is the name of the journal? Research in Education. Okay. What is the volume number? 102. What is the issue number? 1. Then who is the group? It is age group. Okay. What is the year? 2018. Now what am I doing? I am not reading. I am collecting the information that is needed for giving it in the reference. Some information may not be there on the outer cover. Then what should I do? You should go inside in the first page or second page, or at the last page cover, then find out. Good. Now I am arranging it. The information that I have collected from this journal, I am arranging it. Okay. According, I am putting it in the author. What is number 1? Author. What is the full name? What is the normal name? Jaganazab or Chima. That is the normal name. First name, then initial, then last name. But in APS style, it is reversed completely. See, in APS style, don't give Jaganazab. No, don't give that name. That is the first name. Don't give it. Give only the last name. What is the last name? Chima. Then what about J and R? Only initials, please. So this is APS style. Then here it is given as 2017. But in APS style, it should be given within the bracket. So get the information, get the data, collect the data, then convert it according to APS style. Then article title, once again, in different style it is given. All the letters are given in capitals. One style, many journals are following. Title, all caps. Some journals are following only the content words in caps and structural words in small caps. Okay, take it down as it is. But when it comes to APS style, modify. The first letter alone should be in caps and the rest should be in small. That is APS style. Then, if it has a subheading or if it has a component title, then use colon. Then the next word's first letter should be caps. Then Greek, that is a noun, name of a country. So make it in caps. Otherwise, all small. Then the journal name. What is the journal name? Look here, what is the journal name? Research in Education. Look here, it is given research site, then in italics, then education site, all caps. This is as it is given in the journal. You just take it down, note it down, but in the AP style, give the first letter of the content word in caps in italic form. Then volume number, just 102, then issue number within bracket, then page numbers, okay, separated by hyphen, then DOI, just quote it. DOI copy down. Don't type, don't look at and copy. Sorry, type. You will commit a mistake. Just copy DOI and paste it. That is a style that you should follow. Good. Then in the reference, as an example, look here how to cite it in the reference. Chima, comma, that is the last name, then first name initial, then second name initial, or that initial that is given. Then immediately 2017, that is a year, within bracket, then full stop. Then immediately the title, article title, the first letter E, then once again first letter of the second title, or that after semicolon the title, first letter alone, E capital, then everything else is small. Okay, of course, Greek, it is name. Then research in education, italics, then 102, that is volume number, italics, then the issue number, then page numbers from to page number, then HTTPS, that is DOI given. So this is at the end. Then to quote it within the text, it can be as open bracket Chima 2017. This is parenthetical style. Narrating style, Chima, okay, normal writing, then only year within the bracket. Then if it is a direct quote, please note page number is given. Page number is P.14, page number 14. Direct quote, make use of the page number. Otherwise, don't make use of it. Okay, and don't use the word retrieved from or DOI, don't use it. That is old. Nowadays, in 7th edition, we don't use the word retrieved from. In 6th edition, it was used, but now we are not using it. Just directly quote, directly acknowledge. Then, so 1.1, this is how to quote a single author. Now we are proceeding to learn how to quote if an article is written by two authors. Single article, but written by two. So how to quote it? Look here, what is the name of the journal? This is the first page. Journal of Education, you have, okay, etc. Okay, good. Once again, it is from Sage. How to cite it? First, collect the information. Look here, I have collected the details according to the order. What is number one? Author's name. Who are the authors? Then one number author, then two author. That number one author is called a lead author. Lead author, then all others are called co-authors. Okay, then here you collect it, then everything collect. Okay, I don't want to repeat, collect it. Then convert it according to APS style, how it should be given in APS style. Then make minor modifications. Only that is capital letter, small letter, then italics, then spacing, then etc. Do it properly, keep it ready. Then come to the practical part. In the citation, just go on. If it is two authors, just quote the full name. All the names, all the two authors must be quoted. Okay, I hope you can have a look at it. Then, what is special? In the in-text, both names should be there. Two authors, all the two names are there. Then, please note, if you are using parenthetical citation style, that is within the bracket, then you can use the ampersand. That is a short form of and. But if you are writing it as a narrative style, then don't use AND symbol. Instead, you should type AND. You should articulate the spelling. If you are writing the names of the authors as a part of a sentence, as a subject or as an object of a sentence, you use AND. Don't make use of the symbol. That is wrong. But within the bracket, use AND. Once again, if it is a direct quote, give page number P.8. Clear? So give the page number if it is a direct quote. How do you identify whether it is a direct quote or not? How do you identify? Can you guess? At the beginning, there should be a double quotation, and at the end, there should be a double quotation. If it is paraphrased text, then that double quotation will not be there. That is the point. Good. Then, this is next variation or next version of it. Look here. If it is 3 to 20 authors, an article is written by the 3 or 4 or 5 authors. What style should you follow? I said already, according to the number of authors, the style of referencing has some or little minor modifications. Minor modifications. And look at this journal. What is the name of the journal? American Educational Research Journal. What is the volume number? It is given there. Please remember, I am not reading. I am collecting the information that is needed for my referencing. Volume number is 52, then number 3, then June 2020. Everything I am collecting. Take a pen, note it down. Or from the computer, immediately type and save. Next, look at this. I am collecting all the authors. This article is by 3 authors. Then what do? I collect. Then according to APS style, do everything. Then look here. In references at the end, include all the authors. Up to 19 authors, you should include all. Once again, I repeat, if there are 3 authors, all the 3 must be included in the reference. Their full name should be there. Their initial should be there. You cannot omit. Up to 19, you cannot omit. Then, but what about in-text citation? If it is 1, write that name. If it is 2 authors, write the 2 names within bracket, within the in-text. If it is 3 and more than 3, write only the first author. Very clear? And for the other rest of the authors, use et al. This is a Latin terminology used. That means et al. Once again, if you are directly quoting it, give the page number. Here the page number is 1242. That means this journal is giving the page number in a running style. Each volume starts not in page number 1, but from the previous page number. Good. Then, this is 1.4. This is another style. You should know once again I repeat, according to the authors, the style of referencing has some minor changes. This is 1.4, 21 or 20 and above, 21. Good. Here, give the 19 authors full name. Continuously give the 19 authors name. Then next give the last author name. You make ellipse, 3 dots. 20, 21, 23, all give it in ellipse. Go to the last and give that number, give that name, that is enough. Then rest as it is. When it comes to inside, give only the first name and use et al. Enough. Okay, so what have we seen so far? We have seen how to cite a journal article if it is that article by single author, 2 authors, then up to 19, that is 20, then 21 plus above. Okay, good. Then now we are proceeding to, this is next 1.5. Sometimes some journals give advanced online publication. That means journal is not published. Sometimes your article is selected but not published. It is in queue. So in that case, they give advanced online publication. So here, what should you do? Yes, different style is followed. For an advanced issue, there will not be volume number and issue number. Details will not be there. volume number, issue number, article number, page number will be there only when it is published in a journal. But in a journal, it is not published. So you cannot have these details. So what should you do? Just write advanced online publication. How to quote it? Let us see in the next page, next slide. Look here. All the data are given. But here, in the place of volume number, issue number, and page numbers, what is there? Read. What is in pink color? Advanced online publication. Sometimes they give DOI. If it is given, use it. If it is not given, leave it. In the journal, they will give DOI number. Okay, for information, why are you not able to get the volume number and issue number, page number? Because it is not published in a journal. That's all. Volume number, page number, issue number, you will get it only if it is published in a journal. Good. Look at this. This is another category. Another category. It is an online journal, but DOI is not there. It has only URL. What should you do? This Shanlocks, it comes from Madurai. It is an e-journal, an online journal, very popular journal that maintains quality, and it has its own template. Okay, here till 2018 March, this DOI they have not given, but after 2018 March, they have given the DOI. So if you are quoting an article, if you are giving it in the reference in 2018 or 2016 or 15, what will be there? Only URL will be there. What is not there? DOI is not there. So how to quote it? Just copy the link. Just copy the link and paste it. Enough. Look here, long numbers with 10-digit number will not be there. Okay, instead that www.sherlockjournals.in, journalsindex.php.education.archives, everything is there. Here, what is the point? If you copy and paste it, this article will be downloaded. Just copy this link. Immediately this article is downloaded. So what is the purpose of giving the references? Yeah, now a reader should go to the original source and should be able to find out from where you have taken. So for that purpose, you need to give the complete web address, complete URL. Of course, then it is same. What is same? Parenthetical citation or in-text citation all same. Good. Then imagine sometimes some journals give article number. Article number they give. If they give article number, once again, in the place of page number, sometimes they may not give the page number. Page number will not be there. They use article number. In that case, in the place of page number, after journal name, italics, then volume number, issue number, just write article 7. That is enough. Okay. Then, if there is a DOI, digital object identifier, very easy, very easy. If there is DOI, very easy. Just copy the DOI number, then paste. That is enough. Very easy, very simple. Look here. Okay, that example I have not given. Okay, good. Then this is a print journal. So far up to 1.8 is from e-sources. This 1.9 is print online journal or print only journal. That means it doesn't have the electronic form or e-version, e-journal, print journal. Many famous journals are only in print. Age-old journals are only in print form. They have not given it in the form of e-journal. Look here, this is the journal from the Tamil Nadu, published by the government of Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu State Council for Higher Education. The name of the journal is Journal of Humanities and Social Science. This is journal title. Okay, if it is a print only journal, how to cite it? Look here, collect everything in the order of e-journal. No difference. As we have collected for the e-journal, collect the data also for the print journal. Then quote, what is quote? Follow the same style, follow the same template. Okay. Then what is the difference? For electronic journals, for e-journals, you give after volume number, issue number, page number, you give either DOI or URL or web address. But here you don't have, therefore don't give it. That is the point. If it is a print journal, don't give DOI or URL. Other things are same. Okay, good. To summarize what we have seen so far, whatever we have seen so far is related only to how to cite a journal, only journal in the in-text and at the end or in the list of references. Okay, good. We have seen single author, 2 authors, 3 to 20 authors, 21 and 21 plus, then advanced online publication, then okay, then with DOI, without DOI, then with article number and print only. So by this time, you should have a clear idea of how to cite it. Okay, good. Now we shall proceed to the next. What is this next? Newspaper article, how to cite it? Newspaper article. Next one. Okay, how to cite it. Then, once again, newspaper articles are of 2 types. Newspaper articles are of 2 types. What are they? What are they? Number 1, print, and another one online. Print newspapers are there, online newspapers are there. Now, almost all the newspapers have both versions, print version and online version. For example, Dinatandi or Dinakaran, Indian Express or Hindu. See, I am buying it regularly. I am paying around 300 rupees. 300 rupees. 3 to around 500 or 600 it comes. I buy the English Hindu, Tamil Hindu, and Dinakaran. Okay, and all those are print versions. And the e-version or online version is available. In that case, how to cite it? Right? Right, good. Excuse, my slide is not moving. The network. Right, shall I restart, reshare? My slide is not moving. Sorry. Once again, technical issue. It's not moving. I'll leave and come back.
Okay, sir.
Is it moving?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Sorry. Technical excuse. Please bear with me. Right, good. Good. If it is a newspaper journal article, how to cite it? Follow the same style. With regard to name, there is no change. The change is in the date. For journals, we give only the year. But for newspaper, please remember to give the year, month, and day. Do you know why? Every day newspaper is coming. Journal is not coming every day. Journals are not coming every month. So how to identify? To identify properly, if you are quoting from a newspaper, that year should be there, then month should be there, and the date should be there. Look here, this is an article. Who is the author? Ford, and another name is there, some foreign name is there. Then immediately you have the year, then month and day. Then next is the article title. What is the article title? China's post-COVID aggression in reshaping Asia. That is the title of the article. Then what is the name of the journal? Sorry, name of the newspaper, The Hindu. How do you cite it? According to the as or like a journal. You italicize the journal name. Similarly, italicize the newspaper name. Then, what is a page number? You give it directly. You don't have a volume number or an issue number for a newspaper. Therefore, you cannot give. So, follow this style. As usual, within the text, give only the name and year. Don't give initials within the text. For example, at the end, it is given Ford LW. Similarly, it is Sir and J. Don't, but you are giving within the text, give only the name, don't give initials, don't give comma, etc. Only at the end. Okay, right. Then look at this. This is okay for an E version. Sometimes you take the text from the E version, not print. In that case, what should you do? You give the same data, but include the address, include the website address. Look here, everything. This is from New York Times, the New York Times. That journal name is there. Okay. Then page number I have not given because I am not able to find the page number, so I have omitted. But instead, and most of the newspapers do not have the page number. It is very difficult to find out. In e-newspaper, there is no page number. So in that case, if you are not able to find it, omit it, but give the web address. The web address is clearly given. See, HTTPS www.ny Times. NY is New York Times. Okay, that up online, everything, that everything is there. What is the special? You just copy the link and paste, you will get this article. Just copy the link and paste it, you will get that link. Then, so we have seen newspapers, two types. What are they? Print version and e-version. We have seen how to cite a print version, e-version. What is the major difference? In print version, there is no URL. In e-version, in e-journal, sorry, e-newspaper, that homepage is there. Okay, good. I have moved that slide, then it goes off. Sorry. Okay, we shall proceed to next. I have moved that tab to see what is the word. See the script, then immediately it is not moving. Now I find out the reason why it is not moving. I have moved that, then immediately it is not moving. Okay. Right, good. Is it visible? Moving? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Thank you,
Yes, sir.
thank you. Now it's moving. Good. Now, the first category we have seen is journal. The second category that we have seen is newspaper articles. The third category that we are going to see is magazine articles, how to cite it. Okay. Look here, print version once again. Print journals are there and print magazines are there, e-magazines are there. If it is a print journal, print magazine journal, then how to quote it? Look here, as usual. What is the difference? Everything is as usual. Only one difference. What is the difference? Magazine, newspaper is coming every day. So you have the date. But magazine is not coming every day. Only month it comes. 1 month, one magazine is coming, one issue. So what will not be there? The date will not be there. So you give 2008 year, then you give the month, then stop with that. Finish. Are you clear? I am very simple. Magazine come, for example, Kalgi Kumudam, it comes a week, or sometimes it comes once a month. English journals, English magazines come only once a month. So you just give the month name, then stop with that. Don't give, or you cannot give the date. Okay, then as usual you give, if it is e-magazine article, include, what is that? Include the website address. Website address, enough. So we have seen how to cite a magazine in print version and e-version. So we have seen, let us see the summary of it. Let us recap. Articles are of 3 types. Number 1, journal. Number 2, magazine. Number 3, newspapers. Okay. Then collect everything. These are the dates. Okay. Okay. Changes. Let us make a comparison. Okay. Look. You can make a comparison. For a journal article, only the year is given. Look at the first row, 2020. Only give the year. Then for magazine, it comes only in months, or every month it comes. So what is given? 2020 June, that month is given. What about newspaper? It comes every day. Every day morning we see newspaper. After drinking coffee every day, what do? We read newspaper. So every day newspaper is coming. What should you include? The date. Very simple. You remember like this. Journal comes, okay, quarterly issue, half-yearly issue, 1 year, like that. So include year. Then magazine is coming once a month or twice a month. So include it. Sometimes some Tamil local magazines are coming even 2 issues per month. Okay, include the month. Then newspaper is coming every day, include the date. Then what about the volume and issue? Volume, for journal, volume number is there, issue number is there, include it. Then for magazine, volume is also there, issue is also there, include it. But for newspaper, there is no volume, no issue. Am I right? Yes, professors. For newspapers, there is no volume, no issue. It comes every day. Only date is there. So the date is included. So the volume, issue is omitted or left out, or you cannot identify. Then what about page number?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, slide is not moving. It is in first slide.
It is in first slide.
Yes, sir.
It is moving for me. Okay, anyway, don't worry. I'm going to finish it. It is at 4 o'clock. I am supposed to finish it. I'm going to finish it. With this, I am going to complete it.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Anyway, I have to go out and come back. That is the only solution. Okay. Then for journal article, give the DOI first. DOI is available. URL is also available. Both are available. But in that case, which one should be preferred? DOI. DOI is the latest. For each article, it is available. So I give it. If DOI is not available, give URL. Give the website address. Give the journal address. E-address, enough. Okay. And of course, DOI is not available for newspaper. Therefore, you cannot give or don't give. Then for a magazine, DOI is not available. Therefore, you cannot give. Clear? Right. So, okay, this is source. Once again, so we have seen so far. Okay. So far we have seen how to cite the sources in APS style in a journal, from a magazine, and from a newspaper. Okay. With this, we will conclude. Shall we conclude? Shall we wind up? We shall proceed to, because other things are there, other types are there. That time may not be there. So organizers, shall we wind up? Organizers, according to the time, but it is huge. Still it is there. So many are there. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But still my slide is also not moving. Once again, I have to leave and come back. As a
Thank you, sir, for your information-packed lectures and discussions. Now it's time to clarify the doubts. Participants, you can unmute and ask questions to the resource persons, please. Any doubt to clarify?
Sir, very good evening. This is
I-
Dr. Duraraj from
Rubina, ma'am?
SRM University.
Rubina, ma'am?
Yes,
Hello.
yes. ma'am.
Just now
Yes.
only sir have joined.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, sir, you continue.
Yes, this is Dr. Duraraj from SRM University. Unfortunately, just now I got the link and all. So suddenly I registered and I joined and listening last 15 to 20 minutes. Very informative and very excellent presentation for the budding scholars. And highly, on behalf of me, I special thanks to sir. It's given the very clear information. Even many participants ask sharp details and other things to request as a resource person to conduct this kind of seminar. If it's possible, please share the details of the sir. We, for upcoming days, we're planning to call resource person. Very thank you for such a wonderful presentation.
Thank you, sir. Anybody participants?
By the way, if you have any doubt, please ask. Any of you have in what I have said. Maybe 5 minutes can be given. Am I audible, please?
Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
Okay. Sorry. If you have any.
Participants, please, you can clarify the doubts.
Thank you, sir. A wonderful presentation. Very nice presentation.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I also don't want to
One
take the
question
time
I'm
of the
having, sir.
participants. Yes, please.
Yes, I'm Dr. Prem Mehta. I'm having one question, sir.
Yes, please.
I gave one article in a magazine and in-text, they were not considering that in-text. Many times I wrote 4 times, they said don't write in-text citation. I don't know why. They were
Good.
saying no, write references at the end only.
Okay,
Again
good.
and again, they were repeating write references at the end. Don't give insight. Okay, why are you repeating? So, is it a repetition?
Thank you, madam, for asking or clarifying. The answer is
Yes.
the general style, the universally accepted style, APS
Yes.
style is this. There is no doubt. But journals, some journals follow their own unique style.
Okay, okay, right.
So when your article is ready, after preparing
Yes.
according to the guidelines of the author.
Okay, okay, right.
See, there is a
Right.
separate heading, author guidelines,
Oh,
publication
okay, thank
fee.
you.
The sub will be there. The template will be
Okay.
given there. So go through that
Okay.
guidelines, and according to that guidelines, you fix that referencing style. If a
Okay.
journal says don't give index citation, don't give.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Because
Thank
that is
you.
the style followed in that particular journal.
Okay, thank you.
That is the reason. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, madam. Thank you, professor.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Actually, while writing the research paper, we should not change any parenthetical references and all, sir. If suppose they do not use I, we, and such kind of individual or person. So in this situation, already the article was cited or wrote B. Whether we can change it is a parenthetical, that means identity, it's a citation. Whether we can change or we should not change that, sir.
Good. Here, there are two styles of. There are two. Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Someone audio is on, please. Put off. Okay, good. If it is a direct quote, no issues.
Okay, sir.
Okay, give the page number. Give
Okay.
within double quotes.
Okay.
If you are borrowing the idea, but you are
Okay.
putting it in your own words, there is no need of double quotation. You can make changes.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because even when I was attended another one more session, they were stated we should not change anything in the parenthetical citation. That's why I'm asking this clarification, sir.
Very good, sir. See, if you are directly quoting,
yes, sir.
Within the quote, you have no right to change any word.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Even if the spelling is wrong, you should quote the wrong spelling because it is within double quotation.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Fine.
But if you are paraphrasing and putting it in your own words, you can make changes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank
Then
you.
one more. About pronoun you have asked. I, we.
Okay.
That is another question.
Yes, sir.
For that, you use the term investigator, that is enough. Or investigators, enough.
Or even we can use the researcher also.
Researcher also. Very good, professor. Thank you.
Yes,
but don't use I or don't use we.
When I need to include the parenthetical citation, that paper wrote like that, sir. That is my question. If already I'm citing the paper, they wrote B. So if I need to include in my paper as a parenthetical citation, whether I can change that B or should not change it.
Here, as per rule,
yes, sir.
Don't use the word I.
Yeah.
Use the term investigator or researcher.
Yes, sir.
If the researchers are more than one,
yes, sir.
You cannot avoid using B.
Yeah.
It is
yes,
suggested,
sir.
highly recommended.
Yes.
Don't use
Yes,
B. Just use the word the researchers.
Because so when I'm asking with my scholar, she's telling that, sir, it is a parenthetical citation, sir. We can't use.
Even if the parenthetical citation is giving within bracket. In the index citation, if you are quoting, don't make any changes. If you are not quoting, you can or you have the freedom to make minor changes, but don't change the concept.
Yeah.
Don't change the idea of the author.
Yeah. Sure. That's
right.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your information-packed lectures and discussions.
Thank you.
Gratitude is a memory of the heart. Give thanks for the little deeds and you will find a lot now. Now I call Mrs. Maria Suganti, Assistant Professor, Faculty of Education, Dr. MGR, Educational and Research Institute, to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. Nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart. On behalf of Stella Matituna College of Education and Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, I deemed it a great honor and privilege to propose vote of thanks. First of all, I extend my most sincere thanks to the Almighty God. With His blessings and grace, we are able to make this event as a memorable one. It's a glorious moment to extend our sincere gratitude to our distinguished guest, Professor Dr.A.John Lawrence, Associate Professor in English, st.Xavier College of Education, Palayamkottai, who spared time from his busiest schedule to grace the occasion. Today, we had an opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this will surely be going to encourage our young budding scholar in future. Your thoughts have enlightened our minds and have shown us new path. Thank you so much, sir. We would like to extend our heartfelt thanks to our Honorable President, Vice Chancellor, respected Chairperson, Secretary, Principal of both Stella Matituna College of Education and Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, and all the executives for granting us permission to organize this 3-day online workshop on research ethics and management of resources. We would like to extend our sincere gratitude to Dr. Joseph Catherine, Principal, Stella Matituna College of Education, for her gracious welcome address. We would like to thank Professor Dr. S. Geeta Lakshmi, Vice Chancellor, Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, for her inaugural address. We extend our heartfelt thanks to Reverend Sister Pauline Mary, Secretary, Stella Matituna College of Education, for her felicitation address. We would like to thank Dr. K. Geeta, Principal, Faculty of Education, Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, for being the catalyst that stimulate us to do our best and standing as pillars of strength. And a note of gratitude is extended to all the deans, organizing secretaries, coordinators, and all the faculty members for their enormous cooperation. Last but not least, a big thanks to all the participants for their enthusiastic participation in all our endeavor, who made this day a noteworthy one. With tremendous pleasure, thank you once again for joining us through this virtual portal. We value you and every moment that you stay in this temple of learning. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you. Thanks to MGR University and thanks to Stella Matituna. Special gratitude
Thank
and
you,
words
Maria
of
Suganti.
sincere
I
expression. Okay, I'm very happy that I am part of this program, and I am very happy to start this program. The first batsman. Okay, the success of the program depends on the first man, the first batsman. I hope I have done justice. I am very happy to see the number of participants, 205. Almost all are here. Nobody has left in between. So it shows that you are very sincere in learning the APS style. Okay, very happy, do well, and contact if there is any doubt personally or professionally for any help. I am always at your service. Very happy. Then thanks to Dr. Alma for Juliet for contacting me, because she is instrumental in inviting me. Only because of her, I am able to be here. Until she contacted me for 2 or 3 days, then immediately I acknowledged, because I know her personally, and immediately I said yes. And I have done justice. You're most welcome. And of course, the management has accepted, and MGR University has also accepted to be the resource person, and I have done well. Have a nice day. Enjoy. Thank you once again. Thank you all the participants. Do well. Have a nice time. Thank you. Good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.